one of the presenters alluded to a possible conflict of interest, and I think that needs to be answered. This could be perceived by the citizenry as, for example, a payback to forestall any possible lawsuit on behalf of Mr. Cuff because of perceived plagiarism. So I think you, in fact, have a conflict of interest in this regard.
Lois Payne, could you give an opinion, or Mrs. Giles as clerk?
Actually, no, I can't give an opinion on that particular matter. Matters of conflict of interest are personal matters for members of council to determine on their own.
Okay. Mrs. Giles, and of course you couldn't speak to this as well?
Correct, Your Worship.
It was news to me when it came forward tonight. I personally do not feel in any way, shape or form that I have a conflict of interest with this gentleman or with this firm. At the time that my speech was made and some lines were taken from an article wrote by this gentleman, drawn to my attention by the press, that I was in error having not identified him. I sought legal advice at that time and immediately made a formal apology in writing to Mr. Cuff and to the magazine, and made one phone call to the gentleman on the same day. My secretary did locate him after several hours. The conversation took no more than 2 minutes with nothing said but my apology in making this error, accepted my apology and told me to forget about it, that he understood completely. So I have not been in contact with this gentleman since, and if anybody wants to verify that, please do. I do not feel I have a conflict of interest here whatsoever. So I will take that position and move forward.